I watched and read a lot of reviews about several different lights before I decided to go with this Sutefoto p80. And I'll cut to the chase. I'm glad I did. I don't think you would be disappointed. But let's just take a look here and see what we got. It's a little, the box is pretty decent. I don't typically like unboxings. I really don't. But I guess it gives you a chance to see what's inside it. So, shoulder strap, and obviously I've already opened it. Put it back together just so you can see what comes out. Power brick and the light itself. Good. I was really pleased with the quality of the materials. They don't feel cheap. Let's see what else we got. There's your modifier that comes with it. Oops. Instruction manual. And this is cool. They gave us a really long cord. This thing's huge. Okay. Remote. And 2 sets of batteries. It's got a really nice case too. I was surprised. I didn't expect the case to be so nice. So let's go over a couple things that I've discovered. One of the main complaints that I saw in a lot of the other brands and models was people were complaining about the Bowens mount was kind of a loose fit. And the modifier liked to rattle around in there. This one is not loosely fit at all. In fact, some people have said that it's too tight. I feel like it was pretty tight to work with at first, but after I've used it a little bit, it's loosened up enough. I'm not worried about it at all. And you can see right here, it's not loose at all. Nice tight fit. I like that. I don't have to worry about it falling off. We already talked about the mega long cord, which is cool. I thought this was cool here too. A little hanger. So you can hang it off the stand instead of just dangling. One of the other complaints I saw was some people said that they thought the fan was loud on other models. This fan, I can assure you, it is super quiet. You've got a nice LED display, dimmable from 100% to 1%. I'll plug it up here in just a minute and you can see the light output, and I will tell you the things that I think are negative. This is that hanger I was telling you about. Fits real nice there, or even down a little further. Just keeps it from putting stress on the cable. Oh. Power's on. We have ignition. Okay, and you can see that's 13%. That's pretty bright. Okay, let me go up a little higher. We'll go up to there's 50% and 100. And you can see that's I'd say that's plenty bright for my needs. There's 1. And you can see it's still pretty reasonable, even at 1%. So 34-inch. This is probably my favorite modifier right now. But if you listen, you'll be able to hear it click into place. Click. Okay, and it's nice and tight. It's not going to go anywhere. There's no rattle. Okay. Let's start out with, that's 50%. And go down to 1%. And then we'll steadily go up to 100%. There's 100. Now, let's talk about the remote. So when you turn the remote on, it takes a second to kick in and to sync. Well, once it's connected, it works fine. You can go down all the way to 1. It's a little slow, but it does work. Especially, you know, if you're going all the way from 1 to 100, yeah, it's going to take a minute. It would be faster to use your hand on the knob up here. But we'll go all the way back up and okay. So obviously you can control your groups and your channels with the remote, your effects, and then I don't know if you can see it or not, there's an on and off button right here. So my thought process is, well, if I hit off, it's going to turn the light off, but it doesn't. It turns the remote off. You got to hit it to turn it back on, and it takes a second, so I got to wait. Okay, now we're up. If the remote is inactive I haven't timed it, but it's a pretty short amount of time, the remote will shut off automatically. Which I find annoying, because if I want to grab the remote to change something, I have to turn it back on again. It seems like it should be on all the time. I mean, our TV remotes are on all the time. The other thing is, and this is just I guess a suggestion, I think the remote should have a standby mode where you can put the light in a standby situation, turn it off, back on. I guess that would be what the on and off switch should be for. That's my complaint. Everything else, I love the light. It's great. I'm probably going to get another one. I hope this was helpful for some of you.